Welcome back to Morning Live. Now it's dubbed the biggest fitness party of the year, offering 4 hours of back-to-back fitness classes from South Africa's hottest trainers, including the Shield Fit Squad's very own Mapule Ndhlovu and Nkateko, Takkies, Maswanganye of Rocking in heels. That's the Women's Health Fit Night Out, which takes place at Montecasino in Johannesburg this evening at 4 p.m. following runs in Durban and Cape Town. Now, to tell us more about this, we are joined in studio by Women's Health Editor Danielle Weakley. Danielle, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure, thank you.
Now, you're dressed the part and we were just chatting about the Fit Night Out. Tell us about it and how it came about.
So what we really wanted to do is give women the chance to, first of all, take exercise out of a gym, but also to try a whole lot of different things that they wouldn't necessarily have tried before. So not just an exercise class that they might feel intimidating to try on their own, but also trainers that they wouldn't have the chance to train with, like Maps or Takkies or any of those guys. So what we did is we packaged it together with hot fitness trains, so things you wouldn't try, hot fitness trainers that you wouldn't have had a chance to do, and then just a massive party. So you don't feel intimidated, you just feel like you're getting an afternoon out with your girlfriends. So it's a huge stage setup, there are DJs, lights. We've got 3,200 women coming this afternoon to train and get sweaty with us.
Look, that's huge. And I've seen Mapule in action. I go to the same gym as her.
Yes.
Now, for someone who's never heard of Fit Night Out and maybe somebody who's not even into exercise, what can they expect in terms of the real things that will be happening there?
Cool. So what we do is we've got about 6 workout classes and we pace them differently. So we don't expect you to go straight from one seriously hardcore thing into the next. So we start with a bit of a dancey warm-up, and then Maps is going to take to the stage and do her thing. She's obviously quite an advanced, so it's lots of box jumps and burpees and skipping and all that sort of thing. And then we head into Sweat 1000. The Cape Town team are coming up to Joburg to put us through our paces. Then there's a bit of yoga, so you get a chance to chill. Takkies is then going to do one of her amazing dance classes. So again, it's like a little bit more fun and more about body confidence and body positivity than it is about like seriously getting sweaty, although she does work those glutes
She does,
really hard. And then we end off the night, Virgin Active have got a new class called Rumble. It's kind of a boxing thing, so everyone's getting boxing mitts, and we're going to get fierce and do a bit of boxing to wrap it all up. So there's a lot of different pacing and different things to try, and hopefully a chance to not just feel like you've had a great day of fitness, but that you found something new that you might actually continue to do going forward.
Speaking of something new, I mean, as women's health is very important for you. I like the play on that. Now, let's look at some of the programs that you have. It is Women's Month. In terms of moving events such as this forward, what's your plan with that?
So, I mean, I think what we want to do is just get women feeling like they're strong enough to do anything. So it's not about feeling skinny, it's about feeling fit and strong and confident. Especially in a month like Women's Month, we put a lot of focus on things like boxing classes and self-defense and Takkies' message around body positivity, and even Mapule, like the way in which her body is such a machine.
It is.
Like, she can do things that dudes would cry to try.
She definitely
So I think it also just makes you feel powerful and strong as a woman to show, you know, for your body to do things that you never necessarily thought was possible. And I think that's amazing. You know, my whole team, we all different ages. Some of I'm a mom, some of them are, you know, younger, older, less fit, more fit. We all do different things. And I think that there's a community around fitness that's so great. You know, women cheer each other on in those situations. You know, you kind of want to be healthy and fit and feel good.
Of course. Now, just finally, I had a guest earlier on, and they are hosting a women's event today. And I asked her the same question I'm going to ask you now. What sets this event apart? Considering we've had so many events and we continue to see many women's events this month of August, what would you say sets the Fit Night Out apart? So
for me, I think the magic of Fit Night Out lies in the community energy. Like when those girls all get started, and there's like almost 3,500 of them, and everyone's moving together because you kind of you're working the same moves, to look out on that crowd, and there's such an incredible, like, endorphin-fueled, positive energy about doing something like that together. That for me is just, it's radical. It's
I think
amazing.
That description alone will have people very, very excited. Danielle, thank you so much for joining us in Morning Live, and all the best with the event.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Now that was Women's Health editor Danielle Weakley speaking to us about Women's Health Fit Night Out, which takes place at Montecasino this evening. Organisers are promising 4 hours of back-to-back fitness classes from South Africa's hottest trainers, including the Shield Fit Squad's very own Mapule Ndhlovu and Nkateko, Takkies, Maswanganye. We're back with more after this. Don't go anywhere.